Hey guys, what's going on? So we're going to be playing the Solstice of Heroes event. Just went live in Destiny 2 this afternoon. Turn down game audio a little bit when I get into the map. So, I'm going in essentially blind. I know like the very, very basics about it, but still a lot we're not too sure of like how the whole event and everything works. I don't even know if I could do the story missions or if there's like a light level requirement. So we're going in fresh and we'll check it out together. As soon as it loads up. There we go. Maybe. Don't forget this is our poor neglected Xbox account, so our Guardian's not quite as high. But so we did play just that tiny bit we did on stream of like the last major update there. So I would like to check out the ranked matchmaking at some point as well. Now, funny thing, I guess, so quick play is actually bugged. So they inadvertently disabled skill-based and connection-based matchmaking. So it's essentially just, hey, first come, first serve. But a lot of people are saying they actually like it better, so Bungie is going to leave it that way for now. Because for those of you who don't know, I guess there was skill-based matchmaking in regular quick play before. So this way, you're not getting sweaty matches all the time. So Solstice of Heroes, you got 400 power gear. Okay, you had the weapons added with the other update, which was for the raid layers. You could get up to 400 power weapons, if I'm not mistaken. So 400 power gear in this. It's an armor set. Ikora has found relics of your memory, claim them and reforge them into something more powerful. Visit the Tower Solstice of Heroes Memorial to retrace the steps of all Guardians who wielded the light to defeat the Red Legion. Moments of Triumph. Complete the Moments of Triumph to celebrate the first year of Destiny 2. Visit the memorial to track your progress. Triumphs must be completed before the end of this event. And Elemental Boon. During the Solstice of Heroes event, elemental orbs will provide stacking damage modifiers in select activities. Equip your armor set to channel this blessing. Now the armor is only 240 or something to start, I believe. So that's kind of a hassle until you unlock at least, I'd say, at least a 340, but if you're higher light, even we're higher light than that, then even that's kind of low. But we'll see how it all works. So I guess you only need it for those elemental stacking effects. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we'll go to the tower, see what's up there. We got Solstice of Heroes. So that's the introduction. So essentially, this is about all I know. I think there's 5 redone campaign missions with special twists and stuff, so it's not just a higher power level. New Monarchy one. So it's not just a higher power level. So I'm not sure what kind of twists are in it and everything like that. I didn't really want to look anything up because I'm sure people have already played through them all. So I didn't really want to look anything up because I want to be surprised and kind of go into it fresh with you guys. So yeah, we had an awesome stream this morning. Did about 4 hours of Overwatch, and we had some really, really good matches. We actually just posted our last one on Twitter, that highlight, so it's on in our highlights here on Twitch, or you can check on Twitter as well. So we 3-0'd Kings Row. I think I had like 20, 7 maybe. I'll say like 27 limbs and no deaths. It was insane. A really, really good match. So hopefully we get some good teammates in this too if we do Crucible. But we just gotta get back in the groove ourselves, you know. So just over a month until Forsaken comes out. So we gotta get our grind on so we're ready for that to come out. We might have to start playing more Destiny again. But I will say, we'll see how this event is, but I just think the overall direction they've been taking things is definitely a positive. Like, it definitely feels like the game is moving in the right direction. They've really, really been taking all the feedback to heart. Oh, it is a celebration. Holy confetti. So festive. I like it.
All goods for trade. Take a look.
Solstice engram will not produce duplicates until all items are obtained. So let's check out the previews of some of the event-specific stuff. Armor glows. Oh, so this is for the armor set. Oh, that's for the class item. Okay. Yeah. So blue, red, or purple, it looks like. That's pretty cool. It's like that armor that had lights in Destiny 1 there. It's for Strom, Merciless, Suros. Gray Nitrite. Okay. Pretty fancy. Now the other weapons really appeal to me. Emotes, we get some good new emotes. Fishing. Exotic. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Oh, it's the festival dance. Oh, shit. Okay. Pretty fancy. Teamwork dance. All right. Woo. Okay. I think that's the whole thing. Seems to be. Sassy Taunt. Oh, there was more. I thought it was just going to be a little wag. Oh, no. Herald dance. Dance until your presence is noticed. Love how over the top these freaking emotes are getting in games. I love it. An alliterative dance. All right. Yeah, we're just kind of going through. Dude, look at this. Look at that ghost shell. For ghosts who hunt at first rise. Praise the sun. Yes, indeed. Oh, that thing is sick. That's a cool ghost. Now everything else is kind of just like stylized, but the traditional forms, I really like that sun one. That's cool. Oh, yeah. It's kind of neat too. Blacklight Razor. Okay. Shaders and transmats. I mean, no, there's 2 new shaders. Does everything have that ugly green? Celebrate newness. Oof, that's a way to show up in style. Okay. Dominus Gaul. Oh, that's so there's only. Oh, that's just Warmind. So that's not even event specific, I don't think. Very cool. Oh, we got the sass. We got the sass already. We got busted out. Get rid of shiver. Put the sass. All right. $32.50.
Thanks for shopping Eververse, Guardian.
Getting a little greedy test, but that's cool though that they like won't give duplicates. All right, we'll come back to that because that's how we actually start the first mission. So we want to grab this first, our clan engrams, and go congratulate our friends at New Monarchy, I guess. So weird when we only play in Destiny like every couple weeks, every couple months.
New Monarchy would have liked your support.
No Windows. Now would not be a good time to update.
That said, in the spirit of unity, we are opening our armory for a limited time to all Guardians.
How the heck are they with sweet business catalyst?
Of our superior weaponry.
It's over because it was more than a week ago. Was it really? No. Oh, Thorn.
Guardian, hello.
I was gonna say I like never see anybody from my clan on, so I'm not really sure how these end up getting done.
See you soon.
98 shards, we're gonna be ready for Xur, especially after we do this. But we'll see how the armor set and everything works. So yeah, I don't really know what to expect. I mean, I'm not expecting too much, to be honest, out of like the revamped story missions. I suppose, like I said, there probably be a few different encounters here and there, maybe like remixed encounters. Alright, so bounties, those just go to the pursuit tab, right? Thinking we'll grab some Crucible and Vanguard ones.
One of our brightest returns.
Of course, I don't know if we'll get to them in 24 hours, but they're 250 glimmer. Okay, play 2 matches. Well, we gotta do that for our milestone anyways. Sure, a double kill.
I know you'll use this well.
It's all seemed pretty easy. Oh, Vanguard too. So festive and fun. Supers in a strike, complete strikes, complete a heroic strike, challenges in a strike. Oh, we can't even do heroics yet. Maybe we'll get high enough. Kill multiple enemies without reloading. Alright. I can't believe how much freaking confetti there is. Just infinite confetti raining down from the sky. Statue of Heroes. Reflect on the past. Are we gonna get like a cool cutscene? Or it's just gonna throw us into a mission, into the first mission. That's more what it seems like. So we're reflecting on the past by remembering the mission that's apparently different from how it actually played out. So I don't know about the whole premise of the thing, but and then presumably, I don't know if you have to do them all or we do this first one and then we get our armor set. Oh, wait, what? Oh, this is not what I expected.
This day, my friend. It was to be a commemoration of our past victories, a celebration of us Guardians. But while you were thousands of miles away, the Red Legion struck. They took everything from us. Our light, our friends, our home. The memory is never far from my mind. But even inside our memories, we must always be ready for what is next. And so, the time has come again for you to journey into your past. What challenges you there will be different from what you remember. Rise to this new challenge, and even greater glory will be yours. What challenges you there will be different.
Okay, that's neat. It's just like a recreation of the tower, I guess? I don't know, like I said, the premise of it's a little odd. You can like relive it, but it's gonna be different. Okay. The Immortal. Homecoming, yeah. Yeah, you know, it didn't say. It definitely wasn't an elite guy, like, right at the entrance, I don't think. That's for sure. Didn't say light level or anything, so I wonder if it's just designed just to scale to whatever level you are. They did say it. At least most of this should be open to pretty much everybody. Should be open to pretty much everybody, regardless of if they have the DLC or not. So I guess that would be the way they have to do it. So that's cool. I like that. Sworn I had rockets, but I probably switched it. XR, we can't get a high level rocket drop, that's right. That's right. Nope. Look guys, it's been so long I don't even remember where to go. We're gonna get sniped and killed. I'll say that'll probably trigger it. There we go. So, no respawn. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's because we're out of the loop. They seem a little tougher than normal, too. So, yeah, I definitely don't remember too many bosses right out the gate. Pretty sure that wasn't a thing. Mini bosses, you know, yeah. I was pressing RB to switch weapons. Too much Fortnite. They're not particularly tough, but... War beast coming at us. Now I guess there was that cool hidden quest, which we're obviously not nearly high enough power to do. For what's like a hybrid of the black spindle, black hammer. So that's awesome, because you know that kind of stuff was fantastic. It was so good for the community in Destiny 1 when you had all those secret quests and everything. Like, I feel like it's gonna be tougher since they have all these like power loading spots around the map now. Definitely seems like it should be a little more difficult. Wonder if this is still instant when you get to the part where you have to like defend for the 3 waves or whatever. I remember that was like a public space, so that was really neat. The first time you run through the mission, and all of a sudden there's other people. I don't know if they'll do it like that for this, since it's a completely separate version of the mission. It's hard to say. That's cool because, you know, the event is supposed to explain like what was going on in the tower that day and why everybody was gathered and why everybody had the armor sets they had on and all that. So. There might have been a boss at this part, maybe. Trying to remember a big guy at this part, I think, but I couldn't tell you if their names match or anything like that. I couldn't tell you. But I do remember, because this was in the beta. I remember I was like, okay. Definitely seems like they're trying to make the missions more interesting. That and the graphics, I mean, while it wasn't like a, you know, revolutionary change or anything, but like the new lighting model and everything, it all looks really, really crisp and clean. I think they fixed HDR actually. I do got to play with that sometime as well. Oh, we can't retreat any further. They're on to us. Well, I wish I had a rocket launcher that did decent damage, but the smart loot ain't working too smartly. Eventually. RNGesus will be on our side sometime, right boys? yo, dog, don't taunt us. We had to get sassy. Heck, yeah, even just give me like a freaking blue rocket launcher that I can infuse. That's fine. Just give me something to boost it up. Come on, Mr. RNG. We can be friends. Oh, that's where this guy went. He ran away. We had him running for his life. And even the heavy's on a timer. Now the only thing is, you know, obviously, although we did play through a little bit, right? Because we started a second character, but I mean that's for this mission. I don't know what other missions are included in the or in the event. But the other thing is going to be, probably been so long since we've played quite a few of them, anyways, that I'm not sure if we're going to really notice how much is different. But I mean, if they're important for the event and the armor sets here, then at least we have a reason to play them, unlike the meditations that are already in the game, where they give you like 3 random story missions you can replay. And that's another one of those things that's like, yeah, but why? What do I really gain from playing through that again? I say, this feels, rip. I don't think that was electrified before. No, I could be thinking of the strike or whatever, maybe. I'm guessing we gotta get to that door. Or it could be part of the remix, yeah. I opened up the freaking menu on my TV and can't see half the screen. That was bad timing. Woo! You're like one shot too. That was close. Oh, and then it just ends there. Yeah, that was definitely different. I don't think maybe, because was Homecoming the whole mission? 'Cause remember how the mission was like split into 2 parts? I don't feel like it ended that abruptly. Okay. Well. Hopefully the other ones are a little more remixed, and not remixed like, hey, we cut out half the mission and added a few more mini bosses that are the same enemies that you're used to. Which, I mean, I guess should be expected, right? You know, I gotta invent whole new enemies. But I don't know, it just feels like it needs something a little different to kind of set it apart, you know? Just something. Okay, well, we'll see. The statue remains silent. Broken armor set. Alright, boom. So there's the broken armor. Okay, now we got a bunch of milestones. Some are completed, so we just have to turn them in. The freaking streaming bar's in the way, like always. Complete all armor objectives and upgrade the complete set at the Statue of Heroes. Okay. That's for a real life shirt. Discount, I think. I don't think you get the actual shirt for free. I don't know that Bungie's that generous. Kind of a cool emblem. Thanks, you know, for being my guardian. Blinged out ghost shell. Comrades in arms. None of us can do it alone, and none of us should want to. Oh wow. There's actually lore. So, I like the aesthetic. Okay, so 400 triumph points is the max. You get this emblem. On all 3 classes. So if you get all 3 classes armor sets to 400, you get that. Estival excursion. Returning home is never as fast as you want it to be. We'll read the lore on this one since it's like the big. So the silence from the radio was deafening. Uncomfortable, Ghost outlined a figure 8 in the air. Why don't we do an after action report? The radios will come back on. I'm sure of it, Ghost cleared his throat. Report Alpha 64 Blue 5. Visual inspection and scans at Mount Estia confirmed the debris came from the reef. He paused. We attempted communication with awoken allies, signals to the Queen's Wrath, the Trials Beacon, and even intel source Green Raven. Now, I don't know what that means, what Green Raven is. Sure, these Destiny 2 lore people are on it already, but went unanswered. It's in all caps, you know, it just kind of stands out. There's a code word or a code name for somebody. He sighed. That likely attracted the enemy attention that followed. For the record, I'll take the blame. Trying to call Petra was my idea. The site was under observation by remnants of House of Winter. Unlike many of the Fallen we've seen lately, they bore the crest and colors from one of the original factions. They were starving and desperate, but none of them tried to flee. Ghost let the words hang in the air for a moment, returning to the tower for a debrief. They flew in silence for a long moment before Ghost activated the comms again, and despite the static spoken to the void, tower approach. This is City Hawk 723. Please respond. Okay. So that's all way too much for me to unpack, but could be a little Forsaken tease or something, I'm thinking. So the heroic events one must be after we pick up the triumph, since obviously we've done some region chests. We're not even close. 25 bounties, yeah, if we play enough. We need 5 more exotics on Xbox. So 30 triumph points if you do the 5 redone missions. So there's one done. The elemental orbs from wearing the armor set, that's 25 points. Tier 7 escalation protocol, not getting that one. Obtain Sagira's ghost shell, don't know how to do that. 20 adventures, oh, we're gonna have to actually grind out adventures. My dad will probably have to have one done. He's always doing those things, and I'm like, they're pointless. Don't bother. Gold triumphs hiding there, huh? Latent memories. I think that's something with the expansion and defeat 100 opponents in Crucible. So we can turn in the ones we've done already and see. Reach Vanguard rank 50. Oh, did Vanguard ranks reset too? I'm sure we should be at least rank 1. Valor, reach Fabled. Probably won't do the raids, but you know, they're all free to grab, whatever. Upgrade the whole armor set. And masterwork any armor. And then if you accidentally delete any of the things, you know. If you'll recall, this is the armor that was being worn. Yes, you can't fuse it. Okay, so it looks like each piece has different challenges. So it's complete a certain mission, collect void orbs, and complete patrols. And it's only 200. Ugh. More void orbs, different mission, and defeat mini bosses. See, that's why they added so many guys. But why? Because to get the orbs, at least, you have to wear the armor, right? So theoretically, you have to be wearing at least one piece of armor, if not all of them. But then what am I supposed to do? I guess just run around patrols? Public events, so I'm supposed to like intentionally get myself, right, if you have to wear the armor to upgrade it. Seems a little confusing, but so that's solar orbs, arc orbs, and super kills. So they just ran out of ideas for this one, or why are there 2 void orb ones? So heroic public events, complete a meditation. Oh, so we have to do homecoming again because we have to wear the armor. Or we'll do one normal and see if it counts, or if we have to wear the armor while doing the mission. I mean, I guess you could probably cheese it and do like one piece at a time. I don't know if you need the whole set though to generate the orbs. Yep, you do. It says right there, generate elemental orbs by wearing the full armor set during the event. Ugh. I don't know. I can appreciate what they're trying to do here, but it just seems like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like the best way to go about it. So we'll do one normal. Probably won't count for completing the mission. I'm sure it's gonna say we have to wear the armor set for it to count. But hopefully I'm wrong on that. But I mean, again, 4 of the pieces have the orb, so I mean, you're gonna have to wear it at some point. And considering this did not count, not this one. This one does not have it checked off. That's a little concerning. And that's what's making me think that. I mean, I guess if the missions are set. Oh, see, it's even more specific, actually, if you look at it, right? This says collect arc orbs in strikes. So, presumably, collect void orbs on Earth. And that's just collect void orbs. So then some of them have even more specific stuff. And I don't know why the only one that has elemental orbs description is the helmet, which does not have an elemental orbs challenge. Ugh.
Vote for humanity, yes. Guardians such as you.
I think it's gonna tell us we have to. Right, here's one. Here's two. This is gonna tell us we have to wear the armor set for the story missions. I mean, it looks cool, but you're bringing me down to 262 light. So now I gotta do this one again for it to actually count. And you'll do that at the very end, I guess. I don't want to sit there and replay it again right away. It wasn't even that different to begin with. Oh man, I don't know, guys. Like I said, I really can't appreciate what they're trying to do. The way they go about everything and make it so con-fucking-looted. Yes, that's a new word now. Con-fucking-looted, okay? Convoluted. Like I said, why are you gimping me? And then you got, you know, just get these void orbs, whether get these void orbs in space or on Earth. And wear this armor that's going to lower your power level so that you can get better armor, which will be lower than your power level. So that maybe you could finally get super strong power level. Like, this just seems like probably the most arbitrary grind of them all. Like I said, not to mention the whole fact that you're reliving missions that are different than the original mission. Great. Careful, I want to get one shot by a shank or that. Just keep moving, right? Could be crazy, but I really thought we had like a bike or something, a pike for this part. Maybe it wasn't this walker. You do fight a lot of walkers in the Destiny franchise, so. Kinda hard to say for sure if it was this one. Yeah, I think we underthrew that. It's okay, there's heavy ammo spawn right next to him. Let me just run up next to him and grab it. Yeah, you could while he's down, I suppose, but we're chipping away. Just don't want to have to restart. He's on rapid fire here too. only grenade cooldowns and all that stuff still then takes. I knew it. Didn't take an hour. No, I guess no sniper. No sniper ammo to take out these little guys either. Such a fun event. You can get one shot killed and they make you be lower light. Isn't that the challenge? See, they were right. They were right. They didn't just raise the power level of the enemies. They also lowered your power level, okay guys? Yeah, I'm hoping this new improved Crucible's at least good. It's gonna be a sad day when Crucible in Destiny 2 ends up being the highlight of the experience, but that might be where we're at. I mean, I didn't have like super high expectations for it, but I was excited for it. And even with without super high expectations, I feel like we're still ending up a bit underwhelmed and disappointed. That's the life of a Destiny player for you, though. We'll see. Like I said, we still gotta do more. Still more missions. I think I'm just bummed by the whole way they handle all the systems and everything. Not to mention the premise that makes no damn sense. Relive these missions, they're different from how they were when you did these missions. Oh, and you have to wear this specific armor, which is the armor you were wearing for the day. I just don't get it, guys. But while you're reliving it, you have to wear this armor, which I think the green one at least is broken. So it would be like the after attack armor. It's gonna make you weaker, even though it's stronger than it was at the time. You know, it's just also arbitrary. I mean, I can appreciate them giving an event and trying to do something different, and it's free for everybody. Just the way it's designed doesn't seem to make too much logical sense to me. That's all we're saying. It's just a really weird setup. Gotta sit here and shoot at a walker for 20 minutes. I don't know. I'm gonna look up footage from like Spark. I'll probably look up all the missions on YouTube and just see like how they compare the original. But I'm 99% sure you had a pike for this part. And I think it was also a respawn area, but unfortunately I have to bunny hop and take little pot shots at his leg as he rapid fires away, and we get one shot killed with our nice low power level armor. Revamped Crucible, you're gonna have to save this for us. Oh, we have no ammo at all, and no way to generate ammo. That's how tedious this fight is, guys. Oh, there we go. I say, please don't hit me while I'm flying. I'm gonna be like, oh, you could have used a rocket or something and killed them faster. Oh, that would be great, but they don't want to drop me a rocket launcher at any reasonable light. Lower our power level even more if we switch to our garbage ass one we have. That was fun, guys. That's what I thought. You go back here, right? And they got crouch through. Yada yada yada. Go to the start of the Traveler. And I'm really not trying to be all negative on them and hard on the event, because like I said, I can appreciate what they are doing 100%. 100%. But you have to admit the whole way this thing is set up is just so strange and flawed. I mean, it really is. Just a strange, very strange premise, very strange setup to the whole thing. And it's like all these just keep using arbitrary, but that's really the best word. All these arbitrary hoops you have to jump through just so they can kind of extend the grind a little bit. Which is fine, because it's their, it's their last bit of quote-unquote content, presumably, until Forsaken comes out. Like, here you go, keep yourselves busy for the next month and a half. Like I said, as a whole, I feel like a lot of the things they're doing are great. And they're taking a lot of steps to move things in the right direction. I just don't. It's kind of like the Dawning. A lot of or even faction rallies, a lot of these event type things just really are not very well, like, thought out. They're tedious. You know, they're supposed to be fun and get the excitement back to the community. And so far, at least, this doesn't seem to have too much of that. Especially, right, you have to get the fully maxed out armor set on all characters. So I would assume, and I don't know this for a fact, so I could be wrong, but I would assume just the way it's all written, I had to pop that there, we were about to get crushed. The way it's all written, I would assume that you're gonna have to play through all these missions on all the characters. Which, I mean, I guess makes it like the normal campaign. You know, you gotta play through all the missions to get stuff. But they're missions we already played. Yes, they're slightly remixed. Cut into chunks, I don't even really know. Does Ghosty, I don't even think Ghost even talks to us, right? Yeah, I said we'll try them all. Probably not all on this stream, because I've about had enough of this fun. Because I'm pretty sure this is all there's really going to be to it. Hopefully some of the other three are different and I'm off base there, but I think what you see is what you get here, folks. Oh, there's a giant heavy shanks in the woods instead. They're gonna kill us. We can't respawn because we can't respawn anywhere. But that's part of the challenge too. Think of them like nightfall missions with slightly different enemies in sections so far. I guess that would kind of be the best way to describe it, right? Which, I mean, this is kind of like what meditation should have been to begin with. Since there's no way to just, you know, replay whatever story mission you want anyways. So this is essentially, instead of just being ripped straight from the thing, meditation should have been slightly remixed because you're remembering the past. And some of these were meditations already, so it's like I don't get it. I guess I don't get it, guys. I don't know. I wish I did. And then like one of the pieces of armor is like, oh, go do a meditation. Great. Go do a not redone story mission. Ah, there you go. I know I'll get like flack for this for bashing Destiny 2. Guys, I'm a huge Destiny fan. I put so much of my life into Destiny 1. Destiny 2 was disappointing, but they are attempting to win a lot of people back. And you know, they need honest feedback to do that. We wouldn't be getting Destiny 2 and moving in the right direction if everybody just said, yeah, this is all good, this is all great, thanks Bungie. No, they need feedback to learn and improve. Yeah, we've said this before, I think about this game even, but about like PUBG on Xbox, and it's like the majority of the people who have criticisms, and we're talking valid criticisms here, not little nitpicking, you know, these are valid criticisms with the decisions they're making and the systems they have in place and all that stuff. So the valid criticisms, those exist because we want the game to improve. We're fans of the game. We're fans of the studio, and we just want it to live up to its potential. I've got Bungie clothes, Bungie shirts. Halo 3 was what got me to buy a 360. I've bought in every Bungie game and expansion since the original Halo. I'm a huge fan of the studio, and I just see flaws and areas where things can be better, that's all. But I mean, the fact that they, you know, like the bounty system, great, you know, it's simple. Probably should have been there to begin with, but it wasn't. And they have it there now, and it gives people who are invested at least more reasons to play. And that's great. You know, more content, 99% of the time, if not all the time, is not a bad thing. Brandix Reborn. Oh, we got another servitor. That's the same as the other Reborn servitors with a different name. And he spawned more servitors. Oh my goodness. Getting crazy now, Bungie. We're getting nuts. What in the hell? Okay, a little crazy. I could dig it. I mean, that's the most remixed we've seen so far. All these artificial barriers so I can't run away. Of course, they're all number 8. They're all Talix 8. They're a head Talix we gotta take out. No, he's Talix 8 too. I mean, okay, that was kind of... We weren't expecting that. We were not expecting that. Okay, hey, like I said, credit where credit's due. Is it revolutionary? No. But that was a neat little spin on things. You think about it, it's the first time we've really gone, okay, yeah, that's different. There's so many of them. Holy shit. First can't tell if they were just trolling us or like, yo, what if we make a boss servitor, right? And then when you kill it, it pops out like 15 more servitors all at once. Funny though. Oh, thank you. A little delayed, I think, but thank you. Guess how those are like the elemental orb things. I have no idea. It never ends. Oh, now there's a bunch of number 6. Like, I don't know if there's one we're supposed to find, or what the hell is even going on. This is literally fucking insane, bud. Oh, we did it. See, like, those seem like something, but I don't know. I don't know if those are the orb things or not. Not very well explained, if so. That was... yeah, see, they're scorched. It's like, eh. Hilarious, though. Pretty funny. Okay, mission completed. Mini bosses defeated, yeah, so we have no orbs, because you have to actually, 4 solar orbs, so I don't know if it was by shooting them, or walking over them, or... And then is it just kills with a solar weapon that's doing it? Presumably. Like, when they introduce whole new mechanics and systems, they really need to do a better job of explaining it. Well, that's probably it for the story missions. So, we'll hop in, see what the quick play there's like, and the competitive queue now that it sorted itself out a bit too. Maybe sorted itself out a little. Hopefully one of those engrams better be a rocket launcher. So you just get your emblem. I don't know what the hell I want, because they They use these things to track like everything now. It's like, dude. Alright, well, I'm not going to be a Dawnblade or a Voidwalker much, so I guess store those for now. Everything else, you know, you track so many stats through them that it's like, ugh. You gotta hang on to it just to track my stats, I guess. Some of them say not enough space, some of them say can only hold one at a time. And then see, we had some fire orbs, but that apparently does not count. I don't get it.
What can I
Like,
do?
oh, cool, we'll play, show you guys this stuff, explain it to you. Bungie's just lost me at this point, and they're both armor, which we don't need. Smart loot, please, thank you. Smart loot's broken, clearly. Well, there is no smart loot anymore, who the hell even knows? It's like, well, play mission 1, 2, I think it's just showing me the icons. 3, because you gotta play them all for the quests we got. I wanted to check our Vanguard rank, because I don't believe that that should be 0 either, unless that reset when the Crucible ranks reset with the revamp. Which apparently it did. So it's like... Once they introduce bounties, I guess. But there was already reach rank stuff before there was bounties, because this was rank 50. So this is another thing. Okay, you just reset the ranks in the middle of the season, okay? Like, thank God I didn't play it that much. And I haven't played that much. Now it's fine, because we should be done resetting for now. And like the Crucible thing, I didn't really agree with it, especially Valor. Don't reset it on people, especially if they've been grinding for something. What about Vanguard? What if you're grinding strikes, and now you're trying to get this cool rank 50 ship, alright? And then they're like, oh, we're going to introduce bounties halfway through the system. Oh, you were rank 45 and you were almost at the ship? Well, you're back at 0 now. Like, what the f... Doesn't even affect me, and I'm just upset for those people, because I would be livid. There's no, you can't do that. If you have rewards, seasonal rewards, tied to getting a specific rank, you can't just reset the rank halfway through the season that people have been working on grinding through. Maybe we're not so sure that Destiny's moving in the right direction. I mean, they say a lot of good stuff for Forsaken, but then a lot of their actual actions are kind of concerning us now. But we'll see. We're sassy, yes we are. It's just because it all really, and this freaking thing's gonna show up all the time. I know it's there, thank you. Story mission, right? No, it's just literally a pre-order thing. It's either like story, you know, I think you'll get like the cutscene or something at least. No, we just gotta sell you stuff. Don't worry about it, guys. Crucible, you gonna be the redeeming factor. Hard to believe. Maybe, hopefully. See, we just still trying to give him a chance here.
Decide they regret each defeat. Might bring back our lost archives.
Actually, this is gonna be interesting because there's a defeat 10 Guardians. I mean, I guess I could wear it for whatever this stupid event. I don't even care. I was gonna say we should see. Let me not wear it though. Let's put our normal stuff back on. We won't wear it. And then we'll see. I'm sure the progress won't count. I mean, for Crucible, where, you know, power level doesn't actually matter. Hence, we can actually use our rocket launcher. It's not a huge deal. So, you know, we can just throw the set on. But it's another thing. It's like, oh, man, you're forcing us to wear this set. And it's only 10 Guardians. You know, if it was like 200 or something, then everybody's going to be wearing all the same armor. That wouldn't make too much sense, but most of this event doesn't seem to make too much sense to us so far, but we'll see. But let me go make a coffee, use the bathroom real quick. I'll be back, and then we'll hop into a couple Crucible matches and see this new accidentally improved quick play, hopefully. I've heard more people praising it, but I have heard the other way around as well. Like, you know, skill-based matchmaking, or at least connection-based matchmaking. Something needs to be in here. But I think for 6 vs 6 quick play, I feel like at least the skill-based, whatever. I mean, you're gonna have more lopsided matches, which is already an issue of ours. But that's more so on the competitive end of things, which the competitive does have that rank-based matchmaking system in now, so we'll see how that is. So, a lot to dive back into. I'll be right back, guys. Thank you for being here. I will be right back.
The city survived worse than this, and it's still there.
With the Cabal hitting our freighters, we don't have supplies to waste.
War is a constant.
Vanguard doesn't
The
ask
only thing
nicely.
we can do is
We gotta
be
get this
prepared.
done.
That's impossible.
This is taking forever.
course. Sequence is pattern.
You've got to be kidding.
How did the job go?
There is hope for humanity yet, with guardians such as you. The mystery is the thing. You never know what you're going to find.
That's impossible.
Get it together. The city's depending on us.
I may need a schematic to read this schematic. Most unusual symbology.
Quiet.
The schematics for this structure do not fill me with renewed confidence.
Let me check right away. Searching.
Dead orbit will save us. New monarchy just wants to take the credit.
Bad noise.
All right, we got coffee. We good to go. So we'll check out this little new, I guess new in quotes, quick play system. See how that all works out, and then try the new competitive system. Think we'll have some fun. Some people did say, hey, you know, we're actually playing quick play or whatever for fun now and not just to grind out the milestones, so that's promising. Competitive's got like the decay though. You gotta play at least 3 matches a week, which if it's actually better now, great. But I just hate when games are like, you better play this many matches a week or else your skill rating's gonna go down, buddy. Like, just let me play when I want to play. Which I guess, you know, you haven't played in a while, you're a little rusty, so your skill would go down. Okay, great. Makes sense, I guess. Although I could still be playing Destiny 2. Still be playing Crucible even, since there's multiple other playlists now. But not competitive. So that makes us not as skilled if we don't play our 3 matches a week. Okay. Everybody got their emblems, man. Ooh, we play the least Destiny out of all of them. That's what I could see quickly. Prestige Leviathan. I was gonna say how many in the 200s we got that are clearly rocking their armor. Yep. Oh, there's a 5 stack. which is another thing also to take into account. So the solo matchmaking improvements, right? It was supposed to be so that if you were matched up against a full party, it would take, you know, their skill into account, your skill into account, would kind of match you against lower skilled people, allegedly. If you were playing a, you know, 4, 5, 6 stack, presumably that's not in there, at least in quick play anymore either, if there's no skill-based matchmaking going on and no connection-based matchmaking, none of that going on. So presumably the solo queue improvements also just got thrown out the window. Just another thing to keep in mind here. Hopefully we're on the team with the 5 stack, right?
Control. Show me you can take ground. Hold the zones.
We are. Nice. Oh,
Zone A captured. Enemy claims zone C.
these pro players don't know that the point doesn't go faster by all of them standing on it, huh?
Zone B.
So maybe they did give us the lower skill. They're just on our team, man. And that's the worst. Sliding shotgun, sliding shotgun.
Lost the lead.
I forgot about that meta we gotta start using. Gotta do the sliding shotgun and roll. Oh, you got back up in the I could have finished him too. But I was too busy going for the showboat. Behind us and that way.
The enemy has gained ground, but it's not over.
5 stacks pretty good.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone A lost.
Oh, this guy died right here.
Strength in numbers, Guardian. Excellent.
Well, I will say that again, for quick play, I guess it's one thing, but you guys know one of the big issues we've had has always been just a lack of competitive matches and our win rate and everything else to go along with that. So this is obviously not going to help that issue any. So I don't know if we're going to be big fans of it. You get into a match faster, I guess that's the positives of it. Maybe.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
I don't know that I ever felt like it was taking all that long before. We're definitely about to get pinched here, aren't we? Yes, sir.
Zone B lost.
Yes, sir, we are.
Zone A captured. You have zone
I'm
advantage.
gonna fall right in front of the net. Oh, good nade, bro.
Zone C
Shut us
lost.
down. We were surrounded. I was hoping to get something off. We just landed right on a grenade when we came down.
Five minutes. Your enemy can't kill if they're dead. What can stop you if you fight together? Nothing. You made that move.
Hopefully competitive's a little more competitive. Come on, boys. This is my second 5-kill streak here. You're a party of 5 that the other team does not have, and somehow you were still getting demolished. I kind of walked right into that one. I don't even know what the new scoring is, 150? I think it's probably 150. Oh, we're only down by like 56.
Zone C captured. You have advantage.
I do like the chaos of 6 versus 6, so I am glad that they switched over to 6 versus 6. Still happy about that. Well, I'm playing so sloppy now.
Your enemy is pushing for victory. Punish them for it.
Guy's a tank. Took 2 shots from us, plus the melee, plus our little buddy from our rift.
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage. Defeat comes for us all.
Oh, great game, guys. GG's. Ooh, 63 points. Nice, close, competitive game.
Those zones. Maybe
That wasn't competitive. I know. 2.2. Ooh. Feel like you guys need to kick 2 of the guys out of your clan. You know, you're from Connecticut. Can I join? I'm from Connecticut. How do I join the Connecticut clan, man? And then you guys got the DOA guy in your party, so we could have a full 6 stack because it went so well. 2.2, man. I tried. All right, let's see this new and improved competitive. Our last hope for something from this update to be a saving grace. So I'm at 0 glory, okay? So that's what? Guardian rank. So I should be getting matched against other, 0 to 200 Guardian ranked players. Now, whether they're actually bad or just haven't done competitive before, because this is a fairly new system, that's still the question. But I'm hoping that the more dedicated players have tried it out, moved up through the ranks a little bit. And we won't get steamrolled too bad. And that the matches will at least be close. That's the big test. Will the matches actually be close? Quick play, they're not. Old competitive, they were not. New competitive, we shall see. There is disappointment there, if I'm being honest. And, if you would have asked me right away, Forsaken, great. It all sounds great. It's all looking great. You got these updates, all sound great and are looking great. And then they're not so great. So if I'm being perfectly honest with you guys, I think we might have to take a wait and see approach with Forsaken. I really do. And we have been there day one for everything Destiny or Halo expansion and DLC wise. We've been there day one. Okay, all the Destiny stuff we own on both PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So base game, all the expansions, everything like that. And I really think we're at the point we gotta wait and see and not get it right away. I don't know that I have the confidence in Bungie to deliver. And it sucks to say that, considering they used to be my favorite developer, but this is where we're at now. Okay, now you have no way to actually see anybody's glory unless they have the emblem like him. Okay, yeah, cool. So 93, 4 competitive wins, 0 glory. Okay. So unless they have the emblem, you can't even actually see anybody's rank and know for sure that's what you're really being matched against. So we're just taking their word for it, essentially. But we'll see. Based on the couple of emblems we did see, it does seem to be the case, so that's cool. Hey, what the hell are you shooting me for, bro? How did you really all go down already? Say, did he go down again? I should have had that guy. But I did get a revive off at least. Gave our team a little extra life.
1 minute. You're on the attack.
Two v2. One v2. I mean, just looking at them, including the opponents, all kind of seem kind of noobish. Might be a couple in there who have played before. All right, now we gotta defend. So I say we defend. They all push together.
Enemy charge set. Defuse it now. One opponent stand. Charge defused. The team has your back.
Oh, you got a revive off though. I couldn't get that one shot on him.
Set the charges and protect them. Double down.
I don't know what that pop-up at the bottom says.
Charge is set. Protect it.
I got one that ran away on his boy, right?
One foe remains. One opponent stands. Your moments of clarity are weapons, Warlock. You hammered them. Do it again.
All right.
If those charges explode, all is lost.
Seems like the matchmaking's working. Which is good. We haven't played in a while. Let us take it easy with the scrub-a-dubs.
Enemy charge is set. Defuse
Yeah,
it
let's
before it blows.
see here.
One enemy left. Charge defused. Your team is solid.
Hey.
Detonate those charges. Nothing else matters.
Yeah, fuck.
Charge set.
We finally got. Oh, it's the graviton spurt. That's what I was gonna say. Don't worry about reviving me. Dang it. I appreciate it. I got caught there. That was my B. My B.
Execute your charge. Again.
Barely. Shit, I thought they were gonna let it explode, even though we were all dead. Yeah, I shouldn't have been tagged there.
Defend those charges, or fight to the bitter end. They set a charge. Get out there and defuse it.
So what do we got? 2 left. We've got golden gun. Oh, we were all. Oh, we're playing like idiots. I was gonna say, this is probably a really bad idea. We're all standing in the same exact spot, huh? Yes, it was.
Charge is set. Protect it. Not enough.
When you get up there to defuse it, man. We weren't ready for that push. We're self-destructive, boys.
Or fight to the bitter end.
We need a little easier matchmaking. Doesn't help that I don't know if I've ever even played competitive on this map.
Enemy charge set.
Just
Defuse
like
it
they
now.
are 100% going patio side. We had, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what they're doing, I don't know what anybody's doing anymore.
Your enemy has match point. Show them how little that means.
By 5.0 has disintegrated. Alright, we all need to like make one push and fucking stick together.
Charge set. Now hold the
There's
line.
one shot, guys. That guy went on a 10 time streak. And there it goes. GG's. Not really.
Enemy diffused your charge.
I think Unabomber 13 hustled us. That's what I think.
Your opponents know their way around explosives.
Yes, they do. All right, we'll play one more. Unabomber 13. Okay, he wins almost 79% of his matches. So he's definitely got the freaking matchmaking gods on his side. Like even Bungie said, hey, you know, it's supposed to be close to 50-50. Of course, it says we win 64% of our matches, and that's for sure as shit doesn't seem right, so I don't know how accurate this really is. Oh, that's fine. See, for some reason, the tracker websites only want to show me my PlayStation account. There we go, Xbox. Oh, a 1.0. Yeah, that's definitely not my win percentage, 100%. So that tells us how accurate that is. So I guess we can't really take that. Oh, that's amazing. That's funny. I wish. 32 games, we've won them all, huh? Wow. News to me if you guys have seen any of our Destiny streams before and have the full log of stats like we do for, you know, all the Crucible matches we've done. Definitely news to me. Alright, so figure like one more and then we'll call it a stream. That'll be a little over 2 hours of this. We played 4 hours of Overwatch this morning, so good streams today. The Overwatch stream was definitely a lot of fun. I don't want to be any more negative on Bungie than I've already been, so. The Overwatch stream was fun, and we're just gonna leave it at that to describe today's streams. Good work, Blizzard. Blizzard's partially like their parent, you know, their parent there, so we could compliment Blizzard. Activision Blizzard, right? Apparently, they might have to, gee, I don't know, send some matchmaking guys over to Bungie and teach them how to matchmake for a competitive shooter. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Amazing. Just amazing, that's all we're gonna say. That's where we're at. Okay, so overall impressions of Solstice of Heroes here. While we're waiting to load into our last Crucible match. The concept, the fact that they want to give us an event to celebrate Destiny 2 and tie it back together, you know, tie it back into the beginning and what started all of Destiny 2, great. That's cool. I'm glad, you know, live events, great, free to everybody. Some of the items, emotes, and stuff like that looks really cool. Negatives. The entire execution of the thing, the actual premise. So I'd say the execution where you have these redone missions, right? Okay, but they're essentially, if you really think about what exactly the meditations are, right? Essentially what they are. Just little fancier meditations, so maybe more accurate is what meditations should have been. I got fucking stuck on the ledge. And my wonderful teammate there with power ammo did not want to shoot.
You're ahead on lives. Left for your enemy. Destroy them.
That's right, 4 versus 4. See, I see that's the thing. Now I gotta get back in that mentality instead of quick play. And remember that at its core, it's all about team shooting. Okay, so the armor idea and upgrading your armor. Okay,
Victory is yours this round.
but don't require all these freaking tasks and all these different activities where I have to wear this specific armor that's gonna make me weaker. That's just dumb. I'm sorry, that's just dumb. Plain and simple. Forcing everybody to wear this one armor set to get these things done, and like drastically reducing their power level. It's just all running circles like chickens with our heads cut off. Good strat, right, guys? I mean, you know, the whole thing's about making your guardian stronger, making your guardian stronger. Here, put this 200 power level armor set on that you have to wear for all these different activities to get these random orbs that may not, who the hell knows, generate based on who the hell knows what, because we don't explain anything. So that's not good. The quick play thing, I mean,
You're ahead on lives.
I would have to experiment more with it. To be fair, we played one match, obviously not a great sample size.
Enemy team is out of lives. Topple them.
But I don't think, with all the issues we've had with getting fair and balanced matches, such a minor. I mean, we've couple streams where we actually logged like every match. Just such a small percentage-wise is the match even competitive.
Edge of my seat.
And solo players still are faced with such a low win rate that was supposedly addressed, but apparently based on this new bug that's in quick play that they're just going to leave for now.
One last shot and survive.
It's not fixed anymore, and I don't think it ever was fixed, to be honest with you. Based on what we've played before. So apparently that's just no longer fixed, and again, you know, screw anybody who's queuing solo. Sorry that none of I've tried to get my friends to get back into it, you know? Talking to them like, hey, you know, there's been improvements. It's still got its issues, but there's definitely been improvements, and it's moving the right direction, sort of. And they're just like, no. Even my group somehow gets the challenges on, but they don't seem to ever be on when we're on.
5 lives left.
Did we really double back into that? Should have known there was 3 or 4 of them camping in that little room, right?
3 lives left.
We consider like plus or minus 25% competitive.
1 minute.
And for this, maybe you have to be a little more convenient, or a little more lenient, so maybe like 4 to 2 is competitive.
Topple them.
Anything else would not be competitive. So we'll see. I mean, we might win this one. No thanks to me.
For anyone.
Too busy ranting.
Rest when you're dead.
Giving my honest thoughts on the event here, guys. Gotta focus, because nobody's got lives. Was it 2-on-1? I was gonna say, hell yeah, just stick together, bro.
Opposing team annihilated.
And again, so even if it's, even if, say for example, we 4-0 them, that's still not competitive.
Match point. Finish them.
even though it benefits me, it's still not enjoyable. I want, close, competitive match when I go into competitive. And just so many strange decisions and arbitrary lockouts and arbitrary tasks just to have some sort of grind that's not really necessary, but it is because we said we need a grind, so they have no creative ideas left in them. I don't know. And the resetting of ranks, which again, doesn't really affect me. But it's about the most asinine bullshit move a company could pull. When you are locking rewards behind achieving certain ranks, and then you reset those ranks halfway through the season. That's bullshit. So for anybody who is affected by it, I'm sorry, because that's freaking awful.
Enemies down. All lives expended. Total victory.
Woo, the handstand. So that's our thoughts on
And you spat in them. You
the PvP end of the update and the Solstice of Heroes event. So all in all, appreciate the thought, appreciate the idea, hate the execution, hate what you have to do. So, do with that what you will. We showed you guys 2 weeks ago when the actual update came out. We showed off and talked about all that stuff, and now we got the Solstice of Hero event actually began. The groundwork was laid with that update, but obviously it didn't actually go live until today. Now you got our thoughts on that as well. And I really didn't know that even so, okay, the Crucible ranks resetting is still BS, but I understand that they not fundamentally, but they made pretty drastic changes to the system. And so for, multiplayer, matchmaking purposes, if they have to reset it, great, fine, okay. Still shitty and still not fair to the players at all. But the freaking Vanguard thing? Why? Because there's bounties now? I can't understand that at all. I'm surprised I hadn't heard more about it in like a bigger backlash, but to be fair, we're really not that active in the Destiny community anymore, so there could have been a big stink about it, and I just missed the whole thing because I'm not frequenting, Destiny threads or the Destiny Reddit anymore, just because I don't have a reason to.
Hello, Guardian.
So that's very possible. Say I didn't wear my damn armor set. Yep, see, didn't count. Yeah, and for Crucible, whatever. But okay. So, I have to wear the full armor set for the orbs. 4 of the 5 require orbs. Which it still doesn't actually explain how to get them. But again, I'm assuming random drops, kind of like masterwork weapons. I'm assuming they're random drops when you get a kill with that element of weapon. Presumably. Okay. So again, just to recap. So for this one, you have to do the redone mission. Okay, so we did that, wearing the armor set, because you have to wear the armor set for these missions. Super kills and defeat Guardians in Crucible. So, actually you need super kills is also a Crucible. See, I didn't even notice that at first either. Okay, so yeah. Somebody said Mayhem's next week, so maybe that's the week to get those done if you're interested. Okay. Now the gloves. So redo the mission that they had you do, that you had to do to begin the event. Now you get to do it again because you have to make sure you're wearing this armor set that they couldn't give you before the event. So really, and then, you know, of course you need to set on all 3 characters. So presumably you have to do that mission 6 times. Okay. I mean, it's like a shittier shortened version of Homecoming, so that redone mission was not even good. Okay. Collect arc orbs in strikes. Okay, so now I have to sit here and wear all 200 gear in strikes. Bring the whole fire team down. Like, where's the logic behind this? Just where is the logic, Bungie? So you're encouraging people to negatively affect their teammates because they have to wear the armor to get these challenges done, and it has to be in strikes. Great. Okay. Sure, why not? Okay, and then do a meditation. So replay a different story mission, but just the original story mission. And meditation, she's essentially like, you know, meditating and remembering the past, but somehow this is different than the redone missions where they're remembering the past even though they're changed, so it's not really the past. Like I said, that's that whole flawed concept in general thing. Okay. Another mission. Collect solar orbs anywhere. Okay, great, not that bad. Oh, but we see, okay, so we got 4% orbs, right? Now, how many you need total, I have no idea. But presumably, if we got 4%, we got at least 1, correct? Like, that seems like a pretty safe bet. Oh, now it says 32 out of 250. Before it said 0, even though we had the 4%. So 32 translates to 4% solar orbs, unless we got some other ones somehow. Even though all we did, since it said 0, was play Crucible. Okay. Your guess is as good as mine at this point, guys. Okay, so complete that mission. Collect void orbs. Have to be on Earth. And defeat mini bosses. Now, presumably, that mission might be on Earth. I'm sorry, that mission's probably on Earth because it does seem like they're trying to at least like group them together, sort of. Not really, because there's public events and Crucible and everything else. But so maybe that mission's on Earth, but presumably you could do Earth mission and, you know, knock out some of the orbs possibly. I still want to know how 32 orbs translates to 4%. So you need 8 orbs to get 1%, I guess. I don't know. It's just so confusing. Okay, and then this one, so complete that mission, right? Now they ran out of ideas, so this one's also void orbs, you could just be anywhere, and then do 10 patrols. And again, wearing this armor set. Which for, you know, patrols, public events, that's fine. So I'd say the big obnoxious one is going to be, again, Crucible, it doesn't really matter, it's strikes. Because why are you telling people to wear this gimped armor, okay? And it makes a pretty big difference. What do we go to here? Okay. So you drop down 85. Okay, so you can't tell me that's not negatively affecting your team. So you're encouraging everybody to drop down 85 power in strikes, which you're going to be doing with other people, and drop 85 light. So that doesn't really make sense. And then, you know, but once you do all that, you'll get, I believe it's 340. I believe it's 340 armor. Who knows what those challenges will be, but at least it's a little more realistic to wear 340 armor. Still negative for the majority of the player base who's probably interested in this event, to be fair. And again, I don't know what the things for upgrading those pieces are. You know, it's probably like, hey, do a prestige raid. Make sure you're wearing this armor set. With how all this is, who the heck knows? Still would like more clarification about the orb situation. So I guess we're going under the assumption it's like 4-1 now. Sure. But then again, I don't think we had. How many was it? Ugh, man, so much shit now. No, I don't think. Because they're elemental, right? So, presumably we had 32 solar kills in that mission. So that's what I'm thinking. For 4. Oh, no, it's 4%. So that'd be 8 kills per percent. That doesn't seem right. But again, there's no explanations. Just wear this and wear the whole set and you'll get them. You'll generate them. This is just anytime you generate orbs. That could be so supers and masterwork weapons. And then they'll just be elemental orbs instead of normal orbs. But I still don't think we generated 32. If we did, where's all our arc ones? Unless super and abilities. Oh, maybe the arc ones were on a specific. Okay, yeah, arc ones were in strike. So that is possible. Okay. Maybe that's the explanation, I guess. I just. Alright, that's the working theory we're going with. So any orbs that are super generated would count towards that thing where we have to generate 250, but it would not have counted towards this because the arc ones have to be in strikes wearing the full armor set. Correct. Okay, so I think we figured it out. And it sucks. It's just so contrived, man. So contrived. It's like I said, I was looking forward to this. I really was. We didn't have the world's highest expectations either. I just figured it would be good. Rocket launcher at least? No, of course not. Why'd you give me the one piece of gear that desperately needs an upgrade? That would be crazy. Well, guys, we tried everything in our power to find the good here and end the stream on a high note, but underwhelmed, disappointed, I don't know what the word is. That's all I could think of, though. Those are really just the most fitting of the state it's in, and it's too bad. It's just too bad. so much potential, and it's just all squandered and mismanaged and mishandled again. And you know, I'm sure there's people out there who love it, and that's awesome. You know, everybody's gonna have different tastes, and I'm happy you can love it and enjoy it. You paid for the game, you probably paid for the expansions, so that's awesome. I believe me, I wish I was right there along with you guys, but the issues are just too glaring, too glaring. You guys could see for yourselves. None of the things we're pointing out are things that could really be argued or denied. Let's just be honest about that. They're not, and like I said, they're not nitpicky. These are just flaws with the entire system of events here. The tower looks cool. There you go. I found another positive. Very cool. Great job on the confetti. The endless supply of confetti from space. They did good with that. See? Huh? So there you go. So we'll leave it there. Leaving it on a compliment for them. So, thank you guys so much for being here, hanging out with us, checking out the event. Sorry it's a little underwhelming. So yeah, this will probably be until, I would say, after Forsaken comes out. This will probably be the last Destiny 2 stream. Maybe we'll get like one more in there, but with nothing new really coming, and our thoughts on this. And like I said, I really think we're kind of sorry, completely lost my train of thoughts there. Holding off on Forsaken until, you know, people have time to play and experience it and get feedback and how deep it is and how all the systems work and everything else like that. Because, like I said, it all sounds great. It all sounds great. But so does a lot of the stuff that they've been talking about and hyping up and everything else that maybe hasn't been so great, such as this event. So I think this is the first time in our experience with Destiny where it's gonna be, it really just has to be a wait and see. I can tell they're trying. I can tell they're making an effort and trying to listen to feedback and, you know, listen to the community and improve all these things. I just don't know if they have that ability. That's all I can say about it right now. And, you know, I respect all of them at Bungie, and I respect them attempting and them listening, but whatever, there's something drastically wrong over there. And, you know, until we get another post-mortem from good old Jason Schreier gets us some more dirt, I don't know. I don't think we'll ever know the whole picture. But deep down, I just think there is something fundamentally very, very wrong at Bungie. And what Bungie was back in their heyday, and what Bungie meant to a lot of people, I just don't see us ever getting that Bungie back. And it's a shame, But you know, there's different people there now. People moved on. People have been let go. Speaking of which, how about Marty possibly go back to work on Halo? Jump ship over to 343. Good for him. Good for him. He's another one that I think got. We don't know all the details, but I think he got royally screwed over from what we have heard by Bungie. So if he gets to go work on fucking Halo again, I look forward to it. Because what they did to Marty here with the original Destiny, was it? I think it was Destiny 1. I don't think he did any of Destiny 2 soundtrack. I think it was Destiny 1. And then they kind of screwed him over in between one of the expansions there. So seems like a lot of the good talent that's been with Bungie forever was kind of forced out of the door or left here and there under some, sketchy circumstances. That's the way the world of business works, but I think it really shows in the level of quality that we've now gotten. So it's their loss, really. And like I said, everybody who is at Bungie now, who is working hard and pouring their heart and soul into this game, I don't mean any disrespect to them, because I know there is a group of talented people there that are working hard and pouring everything into this game. They're not just half-assing it. They really are putting everything they have into the game. And so that should not be forgotten in all of this mess of a story that the whole Destiny 2 has become. And I hope, I believe me, I hope more than anything that Forsaken gets things back on the right track and that they knock it out of the park with that. I really hope they do. And, if after a couple weeks, feedback's still really good, everybody's still really excited about it, we like what we see, believe me, I will be there. I will be welcoming the game with open arms, and I will be playing it and happy to have a good, solid Destiny experience back. So I just hope that more than anything. The potential's there. A lot of the signs and things they're saying, and even a lot of the core stuff here, maybe not in this specific event, and some of the matchmaking, multiplayer stuff, but a lot of the other signs are, especially on the PvE end of things, separate from this live event team, separate from the PvP team, but the core PvE side of things, a lot of that seems like it's moving in the right direction, and that does give me hope. And hopefully everything else can be brought up to par along with it, and Forsaken will be great, and Destiny 2 will be great, and it will be in a nice, happy place. So all we can do until then is wait and see. And with that, that's my thoughts on this update, or this event, and the trailing parts of the update from 2 weeks ago that we just got to trying out now. So thank you guys so much for being here, hanging out, checking out Solstice of Heroes with us. Even if it's underwhelming, I still appreciate you guys being here, interacting with us, talking with us about it, and just being able to join the discussion with us. So thank you guys so much. I'm not sure quite yet what's in plan, what we'll be streaming tomorrow. So it'll be kind of a mystery, but we'll have the regular streams going tomorrow. So pretty much usual time, morning stream, night stream. Hope to see you guys there. And as always, thank you again for being here. Hope everybody has a good night, and hope to see you guys tomorrow. Take care.